We are creatures of habit. A habit is a regular practice or pattern in our behavior. If done often enough, it could become a routine. When we perform a routine often enough, we could compare this to a program. A program is the automatic performance of a task. We are not unlike computers in the way we give ourselves instructions to perform certain tasks, such as drinking a cup of coffee in the morning, checking for updates on the internet, and feeding the dog. We do these things so often, and they take such a minimal amount of effort, that we train ourselves to automatically do them. When we find ourselves living with one program, followed by another program, followed by another program, and so on, we leave very little room for the universe to work her magic in our lives. We wake up, we go through a series of predictable actions, we go to work or school. We are heavily locked into programs in these institutions in which we must perform. We come home, we perform another series of routine activities such as schoolwork, cooking a meal, tending to children, and then perform the final routine of the day as we are ready for sleep. For a person who is attempting to make real change in their lives, we must give the universe a little room to act according to our intentions. Otherwise, our lives are so strictly controlled and programmed that even if the universe would send change into our lives, we aren't willing to budge an inch to allow that change to happen. Let's loosen up a little bit and give ourselves a little more room to move around. One way we can do this is to stop one routine, skip one step, change one habit. Make one decision every day that creates a small or large change in your life. Strive to make today unlike yesterday and look forward to ways you can make tomorrow different from today. Drink a cup of tea instead of coffee. Don't check your media for updates in the morning. Do it at night instead. Or better yet, don't check it at all for 24 hours. Walk to work or school instead of driving. Instead of making breakfast, go out for breakfast or eat breakfast at home if your usual routine is to eat on the go. Whatever it may be, the point is to do something different each day to break your own programming. Make your mind work and remember that it is like to concentrate on what you are doing. Let us remember what it is like to focus on a task. Do one creative thing each day. Produce something that comes only from you. It doesn't have to be anything grand. Write yourself a letter. Draw a picture in the shower steam on the mirror. Cook something from scratch. Make a bird feeder. Paint, bake, embroider, sew, knit, crochet, build, write, or sculpt. Anything is possible, and there are no limits to what we can create. Make something that didn't exist before you created it and put it into the world. Exercise your imagination. Give yourself a compliment every day. If you find yourself compelled to offer criticism to yourself or another, resist. Challenge yourself. Think before you speak. Ask yourself if what you are going to say will be a benefit to the other person. This includes what you might interpret as constructive criticism. If all you have to offer someone is criticism, remain silent. For people who have been criticized repeatedly in their lives, there is no such thing as constructive criticism. If you have watched our videos, then you are aware that everyone has an inner critic. Strive to silence another's inner critic and give them an empowering compliment. When you do, you will find your own inner critic shrinking. Thank someone for a service to another. Offer to be of service to someone else. Do an anonymous good deed for someone. Be a change for someone else's routine. Quote, "We but mirror the world. All the tendencies present in the outer world are to be found in the world of our body. If we could change ourselves, the tendencies in the world would also change. As a man changes his own nature, so does the attitude of the world change toward him. This is the divine mystery supreme. A wonderful thing it is, and the source of our happiness. We need not wait to see what others do." Unquote. This is from Mahatma Gandhi.